That ain't good. Retro. Generic Control in the Doctors. We're here back with some more Overanalyzing Avatar. Today we have the Deserter, which is the firebender that Aang was like teaching me how to do firebending, because he was like, I'm pretty sure he was in the Fire Nation's military, and then he like left the military and got in trouble and like went and lived in the woods somewhere, and Aang tried to teach him. He heard a guitar and all that fun stuff. Like I said, I have loved Avatar. I grew up watching Avatar. Yes, I grew up once upon a time. You want to check out my reaction to last week's video, which was Bato of the Water Tribe? I'll leave it right up there. Also gonna link down below in the description. I completely overlooked how awesome that episode actually was and only looked at a few core moments, so that definitely opened my eyes to how good that episode actually is, especially because June is in that episode, and every episode that June is in is a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. But I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hopefully you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos. Also, going live today, probably in 30 minutes after this video is live, should be my best friend Kirby, her reaction to Fits. It's going to be the first time she's ever watched a Fits video, and that video should be going live on Thursday. Also, this is video number 1 for my 100 uploads in the month of December I'm going to try to do. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have like a little number on the screen or whatever to count up the videos, but this is going to be video number, the first one that airs in the month of December, unless you're a patron and get the videos day early, but you don't count. Sorry, you don't count. It's just YouTube shows the record as this video was uploaded on December 1st, even though it was actually uploaded on the probably the 30th, honestly. But I hope everyone today, hopefully I make it better. I read every single one of your comments, listen down below. But until next video, take care and jump into this one. I'm so tired.
Avatar does this weird thing sometimes where in its first shot it tries to actually convey something, like the messenger hawk in the Blue Spirit. Here we see Chase sneaking around in the trees, but I bet you really never noticed because it's literally the first shot and like your brain isn't really turned on yet. Am I off base here?
My brain's never turned on.
There's this like info board out in the woods with both advertisements for carnivals and wanted posters for some of the most dangerous enemies of the Fire Nation. Pretty obvious one, but there's also wanted posters for Che, Jeong Jeong, and the Blue Spirit, which is a nice touch. I like the Blue Spirit one the most because it makes it feel like Zuko's actions were really felt by the Fire Nation.
Yeah, I like that too. Here while we go to the festival.
No. Momo's like, bet. I'm gonna give him bush. Jump in bush.
Momo, great job. Appa, good hustle. We get a weird little xylophone rendition of the Fire Nation theme here. Super quiet in the background.
I've actually been to a, I think it's a Chinese line dance.
No one can surprise.
I was just in a park and it was going on.
This is the first time we ever see the Fire Lord, all the way back in season 1. Crazy that they actually revealed him so early.
Yeah, definitely.
No one can surprise the Fire Lord.
Yep, that's Ozai.
It's him. The legends are true. The pigeon bender. Also, normal dub.
Normal dub.
Me.
What do you think
I like
you're
how
doing?
I want to get a closer look.
Why?
Aang is a little idiot for the most part in this episode.
A little
the
idiot.
closest he gets to the archetype of annoying child main character.
I will tame this fiery beast.
He actually bends a fire lasso here, which is like, wow. You gonna get a fire lasso? This guy's the most intricate firebender in the show. Aang does the same move as the mysterious shadowed airbender from the intro.
Yeah, probably the same animation.
I've always loved this moment. Something
I like
so
how nobody even
about
notices.
jumping on stage, ruining an act, getting booed, and then trying to play it off. Weird. Seemed like everyone at the festival was wearing a mask earlier, but now it seems like there's barely any.
I'm calling up.
Huh. Oh yeah, the whistle. That whistle comes in handy.
Hear that bison whistle?
Okay, it's kind of odd that the Fire Nation has fireworks and handheld explosives, but then in the coming years they never developed guns. Like I get that they have firebending, but like guns are pretty useful, or at least
actually I'm pretty sure.
But I'm pretty sure the discovery of explosives and gunpowder led pretty immediately to the idea of, wow, we can shoot people pretty good with this stuff.
Yeah,
I think the Fire Nation would be pretty about shooting people.
Because I'm pretty sure fireworks
more than a man, really. He's a myth.
Are really old,
but he's real. A living legend, Jeong Jeong the Deserter. Jeong Jeong's a firebending genius. Some say he's mad,
genius,
but he's not.
Thanks.
He's enlightened.
Che doesn't do a very good job of selling Jeong Jeong here, does he? He's trying, but all my cult leader alarms in my head are going ballistic.
Kool-Aid, have some.
These guys are super weird. If you haven't watched this episode in a while, you probably don't even remember them.
I don't.
They really needed a stinger to have before the commercial break, so they just added these guys. So
is that what it's called? It's called a stinger? I thought it was a hook.
Hot Wheels and Fruit Gushers.
Oh my god, I remember those commercials. Not that one. Also, pretty normal iguana.
Why waste time? Say lot word when few word do trick.
So the Avatar was here, and you let him slip away.
Yes.
Yes, sir. But other than that, the festival went off without a hitch.
Did it now.
No fights. Theft was way down.
I really wish there was
You can't
a
tell
way
me
for
a
to be
city
funny
being on
over
fire is a
top of
problem for
Avatar
Fire
every
Nation.
time, but sometimes it's just funny.
He says you're not ready. Says you haven't mastered waterbending and earthbending yet.
Wait, how does he know that?
I'm not sure
He saw
why.
the way you walked into camp.
Is it the order for the
Jeong Jeong
next
being able
Avatar?
To tell Aang isn't ready, but just the way
Because after air would be water,
It
and
immediately
fire
tells
was
us
before
Jeong Jeong
Aang.
is on some shit.
That's why she
Destiny?
laughs.
What would a boy know of destiny? If a fish lives its whole life in this river, does he know the river's destiny? No.
What?
Only that it runs
What does it
on
even
and
mean?
on, out of his control. He may follow where it flows, but he cannot see the end. He cannot imagine the ocean.
This dude's on some
All
stuff.
right, Avatar, philosophy, comprehension, challenge.
Yeah, I can't
What the hell
understand.
is this guy talking about?
I have
what
no
I glean
idea.
From it is that I
I don't
Aang
understand it
is
at all.
The fish, and the river is either his Avatar journey or just the world at large. The world at large makes more sense, I
yeah,
think,
it does.
considering the rest of the quote. He's saying that the world will go on with or without Aang, I think, and the ocean
no.
part is just like some macrocosmic, spiritual, universal stuff, maybe. I don't know. This part always went over my head. If you have any answers or theories on
Do
it,
you know?
leave it in the comments.
Kim
I'd love to
Dog,
hear.
You must
help
learn
us out.
water and earth. Water is cool and soothing. Earth is steady and stable. But fire...
It's destructive.
Fire is alive.
I like how he has to do it with a candle. He could just like do it with his
I
fingertip.
really like Jeong Jeong's reasoning. He's right on all counts.
He
Fire
is.
is nearly impossible to control, and it spreads wildly. It's in fire's nature to spread, just like the Fire Nation is doing to the rest of the world, trying to consume
I never
it
thought
all.
about that
You are
actually.
not ready. You
And
are
Earth,
too weak.
the Earth Kingdom is the last to hold it. You know.
You think I am weak?
Oh,
Oh,
that ain't good. What a nice way to do it. It's super
That ain't
subtle.
good.
The light goes down, and when it comes back on,
Ruh-roh.
Roku's just there. No pomp and circumstance, no explosive
bro,
entrance,
to be
just
talking.
Roku.
How would he even
I
know
have
it's
mastered the
Goku?
elements 1,000 times in 1,000 lifetimes. Now, I must do it once again.
I like how Roku talks as if he's all the avatars. Aang
Yeah,
included. In
well, I
my
mean, he
head,
kinda
this is
is.
honestly just all of the avatars at once. They just chose Roku as a visualization because he'd be the most recognizable. to
Yeah,
Jeong
especially
Jeong.
for a
And I like how
fireman.
even they're like, man, fuck the learning cycle. We gotta get this done.
I guess maybe he learned
That's
from the
great.
statues.
So from Aang's reaction here, all that he experienced was this.
You are too weak.
And then that, everything goes dark, and then all of a
I
sudden,
will teach you.
yeah.
Really? That's great.
Power in firebending comes from the breath.
Power in firebending comes from the breath.
It's cool that
Pyro.
the two wise firebending masters we've seen share
He's a member of the
line.
White
It somehow
Lotus, isn't he?
validates their position as masters.
Pretty sure he
even
is.
further. Oh, just needed a few more frames of animation on Jeong Jeong here, guys.
Oh.
Gotta tighten up the graphics on level 3.
Oh,
this episode
no.
is the exact
This is a big
opposite of
step.
the training montage. That's awesome. Too often in shows are the struggles and hardships of learning a new skill or mastering one, summarized into a quick series of shots with catchy music. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm all for a
and now
training
this is
montage
actually
once in a while,
struggling.
but it doesn't really feel like you or the characters are learning. Well, only in the most surface of ways, maybe. We don't get to see the blocks they face mentally, which is what Aang's
True.
struggling with. Aang's having trouble with the philosophy and the logic behind Jeong Jeong's teachings, not the physical side, which is
Well, his
something you can't
philosophies
just
are crazy.
training montage away.
I mean, let us begin.
That was the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen.
It is.
I
Pretty
did
cool.
it! I made fire!
Aang wanting to learn quickly has already been shown in the water
Yeah,
battle.
yeah,
As soon
he's
as he
very
learns something
quick.
on a
It's almost as
surface
if he's
level,
done it
he wants to
1,000
move on to
times.
something else and not truly master what he's already done.
Looks like I got the hang of that move. What else you got?
That's what Jeong Jeong means
Hmm.
when he says,
To master the bending disciplines, you must first master discipline itself.
Yeah,
you can
he
actually
doesn't
hear
have that.
Aang inhale and exhale as he does this move.
That, yep. Also, notice how he literally just hit her hand and not her
What
face.
did you do?
It was an accident. I was Katara.
Nah, it hurts
I'm
Katara.
I love that Sokka just completely decks Aang after he burns Katara. Hell
I mean,
Sokka,
yeah.
that's what big brothers do.
Yeah,
What's
can you
weird is that he
blame him?
tackles Aang head on, but when they land, Aang is face down.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You burned my sister!
Yeah.
This is a classic ongoing Sokka trope. The cut to commercial,
My
come
sister.
back, Sokka summarizes what happened just before the commercial cut happened.
I'm gonna
I
throw
guess
them
that
a secret dance party.
Go to your room!
I can't
guess
believe
it-
we're having a dance party.
Oh,
it seems so
wow.
silly.
Did it
It
only happen
happens
to
a lot, and I laugh every time. And I mean, I'm gonna point them out going forward.
Okay. Like, we jumped like all the way into book 3 there, though. Also, healing properties. Awesome.
You have healing abilities.
Oh, okay.
The great
I like how
enemies
he's
of
just
the
watching
water
this.
tribe sometimes have this ability.
It's cool that Jeong Jeong is cultured too. He knows more about waterbending
Okay.
abilities than even Katara. Though it could be that
And
he
he's
just fought
from
against
Fire
waterbenders back in the day.
True.
And he killed a bunch of them.
I wonder how old
And
he
maybe
is.
it's not that cool.
But fire brings only destruction and pain.
I really like the dichotomy of Jeong Jeong's philosophy and the Sun Warriors
Yeah,
philosophy.
he's kind of
later on.
depressed about the whole thing.
Fire is life, not just destruction.
I have a lot to say about it, but like many
also
things in
book
this
30.
series, I'll mention it when we get there. Dude, they
For
both
sure.
only react on the second giant fireball lobbed at them. Katara
Yeah,
maybe,
the
but
first
come
one
on,
happens
Jeong
and
Jeong,
I
you're
go-
a master. Be on your toes.
Nothing.
Okay,
absolutely
so
nothing.
Jeong Jeong is by far the most powerful firebender in the show. Absolutely. Look at this. This is some comet level shit, and he's just doing it no problem. We never see anything on this level before or after without
Also,
it
he
being
burned a
common
forest
hands.
down.
Jeong Jeong number 1.
He is White Lotus. Okay.
You are no match.
I think I can handle a child.
I have never seen such raw power.
This line holds weight because
yeah, it
of the
does.
line Che gave us before.
Says you haven't mastered waterbending and earthbending yet.
He hasn't.
Wait, how does he know that?
He
He
knows.
saw the way you walked into camp.
So he can just sense
He
the
can
power.
tell.
Jeong
He's like
Jeong
super
hasn't seen much of the
Kamiguru.
Aang, but we know he can extrapolate stuff from tiny details, which also explains why he's so diligent about discipline with Aang. His teaching style seems
Makes
like it would
sense.
have already centered around discipline, but with Aang's innate power, he had to drive it home even more.
Yeah, not sure what these guys are gonna do. Also, Spears.
He's run off into the woods. Find him.
Well, how do they
A
not
trick.
surround him
Who
there?
is he, Chris Angel?
Yeah, like there's literally a guy right behind him,
It's a trick.
and now there's not.
do that. I mean, seriously.
Okay, when we hang out tonight, just don't mention my friend Zhao's weird, enormous hand. He gets really self-conscious. This fight is fine, I guess.
How do you even
the
spot
dynamic of
that?
Aang getting him to burn his own ships works with the theme of the episode, and it keeps up the fact that Aang is quick and resourceful.
Also, the fact
I
that
don't like what it
Firebenders
does to
build their
Zhao,
stuff out of
though.
flammable
Zhao was
materials.
so cool when he was first introduced. Cool-headed, somewhat
No,
soft-spoken,
they think he was
conniving.
crazy.
For a drink?
This episode really bastardizes all of that. We've seen him get understandably angry after a loss, that's fine. Earlier in the episode, he's shouting at some common guards for not being able to capture Aang, something
I mean,
he and his entire fleet
have
haven't
failed
been
to
able to do either.
Yeah.
And now he's getting goaded into a blind rage by a 12-year-old throwing insults at him.
I
I
mean,
don't know why, but I
man,
thought
child.
you'd be better than Zuko.
I thought you'd be better than Zuko.
It's
Yeah,
just-
that one.
It doesn't seem like the Zhao we were introduced to. This seems like a kid's show villain, and you're better than that, Avatar.
Zhao's character dead 2005 to 2005. God, 2005. I was 8 years old. Rip Zhao literally this time. Yeah, he literally exploded. He's about 40.
Aang's clothes do get beat up sometimes in this first season, which leads me to question, like, how do they seamlessly get repaired so well? But then I also think, shut the fuck up, who cares?
Yeah.
All in all, this is a pretty
Avatar.
good episending. The philosophy behind Jeong Jeong's firebending is my favorite part, even if I don't really know what the hell he's talking about with the
Not
whole
a
fish
clue.
thing. It
It's
adds
like when
more
you talk
of
to a
mental side
crackhead on the
bending
street,
than we've
although
had
I haven't
before.
done that often.
And I do think that was missing. Intent and drive are big parts of firebending, and Jeong Jeong shows that drive must be met with equal parts discipline, or we end up like Bozo over here.
Bozo.
Katara and Sokka don't really
No
get a
longer
lot to
Zhao.
do, but I don't feel like that really hurts the episode at all. Real quick shout out to the patrons. Really
Oh,
appreciate it,
God.
guys, and more
His
content is
patrons
in the
get
works.
crazy.
Special shout outs to my top patrons: Code Canuck, Derek Cornwell, Fritz Sullivan, Mana or Mana, Parker Gas, Ricardo Varto, Skylos, and
In
Super
no
Sniffer.
order.
You
Why
guys
is
are
it in no
legends.
order?
The next full episode of
Oh,
Overanalyzing
God.
Avatar is available to watch over there on Patreon.
My
So if
video is
that
already
sounds
day early.
interesting and
This
you
is
wanna
video
be
number
one
1
episode
of
ahead going forward, links in
100
the description.
for the month of
Next up,
December.
we have the Northern Air Temple and blah, right? See you then.
What do you mean, blah? Okay, let's not have the next episode play so we don't have to deal with the red bar being across the bottom for the next episode. Next episode will be out next Thursday. Definitely check out the Fitz video. It's going live. It should be 4 o'clock today. Yeah, it should be 4 o'clock today when girls play CSGO 3 by Fitz reaction with my best friend Kirby. I've already seen the video. It's the first time she's ever watched a Fitz video. Hopefully you all enjoy that video. If you want to just laugh at Kirby and me the entire time, I've seen the video dozens of times and I was still laughing because it was that good. But oh my God, the deserter. Yeah, I didn't understand his philosophy when I was a kid. I don't understand it now when I'm 25. Does anybody understand it? Kemp Dog, I look forward to reading your comments. You get some really detailed ones down in the comment section. You did it for My Hero Academia as well. So I read every single comment, like I said. I hope you're subscribed. I apologize for your inbox for the next month, but I'm going to see if I can do 100 videos in a month. It's literally just like, if I'm ever going to do it, now is the time. You know, if there's ever a time in my life, I will be able to do 100 videos where I record, edit, upload, make up thumbnails, and read every single comment for 100 videos. I can do it this month. So we're going to see how it goes. This is video number 1. I look forward to watching more of them. Hopefully you can, support the channel and watch them, subscribe and comment, stuff like that if you really appreciate it. Like, hopefully I made your day a little better. Hopefully I made you smile. And hopefully I made you laugh. But until the next video, take care and cue music.
We were